At Riveria, the students are not only taught for machine handling, but to be thoughtful and development-minded workers and operators. In phased teaching of the work skills, the subject entities will be taught in divided parts. The teaching and learning progresses logically from knowledge to practical skills and demonstrating competence of work entity. Teaching progresses ascending from simple to more demanding. Theory teaching includes demonstration, research, experiments in the classroom and schoolyard. Theory meets practice in a very early phase. Practical skills are practiced in stages. The different parts of work task are dissected to exercises, and learning is documented in real time, for example by mobile phone. In the training phase, the work performance is applied in a real environment and students get feedback. This supports the development of the competence. The theory phase deals with, for example, occupational safety, risks, the basic structure of the machine, steering systems, and doing the basic inspection of the machine. The simulator can also be used to practice skills before proceeding to real situation. In theory, group work and applied tasks are preferred to enhance peer learning. The practical training begins with the student watching an instructional video. The student can watch it in advance and then again on the spot. All videos are always available to students online. Student watches the video about the work task phase. This task will be practiced with a real forwarder. In the video, there are info boxes of most important issues in a certain work task phase. Then the student practices this work task phase individually until he is ready and takes a picture of finished task. Video or pictures will be uploaded to a digital diary by the student's mobile phone. The exercise is done individually timed, but in a group, and the teacher is nearby to instruct exercise when needed. Phase 2, which means the next work task phase. It starts when the teacher has noticed the skill required is fluent and the teacher gives permission to go to phase 2. In phase 2, the student watches the example of the next new work task phase to learn how to load blocks. He practices the skills needed until they are fluent and documents it in a learned way. All work task phases are practiced in the same way until all work task phases are ready to be executed in one performance. Work task entity will be practiced individually and documented by using a mobile phone attached to a headband. When the work is done, the student takes a picture of the load, analyzes the load to the teacher, and writes self-evaluation in the digital diary. This way, the teacher gives feedback individually and for the group at the end of the practicing day. Teachers know exactly who needs more help and with what, when they are ready to continue practicing the next work task. When all the work task has been practiced and documented by the student, they are ready to go to phase 3, on-the-job training in a company or an education forest. Phase 3 will occur in the job training or practicing independently in the forest sites of forest owners in a real operating environment. Parts of the work assignment and broader work assignment entities are practiced during the work-based learning period in a company or so-called school site. The work is independent and weekly documented to the digital diary. The teacher monitors the activities by phone calls, diary, and by visiting on sites a few times. After the on-the-job training, the student's competence is assessed by the work entities, the student themselves, by company assessor, and the teacher.